We'll need a bucket, some fabric, these pumpkins, a glue gun and glue sticks, something to prop up your fabric. I chose this empty roll to glue to the bottom of the bucket to give a little stability and height. Then I cracked a popsicle stick in half to form a base to set the pumpkins on top of. And I ended up hot gluing that down in a crisscross pattern. And I reinforced the base with 2 of the tumbling tower pieces from Dollar Tree. So I've got an X, and then I'm going to put these 2 little pieces on either side to form a little stand for my first pumpkin. And it should look like this when you are done with it. So now I'm going to cover up that little base that I made. But first I'm going to take the stem out of the first pumpkin because I needed to be able to stack the first one on there. It comes out rather easily. And then to tuck the fabric back into the pumpkin so it doesn't look messy, I'm just using this little dowel and just kind of tucking the fabric back in to that stem area where the depression is where the stem was. It went in rather easily, and as you can see, it looks totally perfect. When it's done, you just stuff the fabric back in, and I did that for the second pumpkin as well. I'm going to measure out a piece of fabric to cover the base that I made, and then I am going to hot glue that down to the base just to cover it because it's not that attractive, and to also just give the bucket more of a decorative look. I'm gluing it down so that the buffalo check side is visible because it is going to be visible around that first pumpkin. So this is what it should look like. Now you've got a little base inside your bucket. I'm just going to glue down the ends of the fabric to the bucket just to make it look a little bit more finished. So that's what it should look like when you're done. Look a little bit messy, but finished messy, if that makes sense. So the next step is you are going to add your first pumpkin, and I did the orange one first, so I'm going to hot glue that down and then hot glue the champagne colored pumpkin on top of that. And you're going to leave the stem on the last pumpkin on top because that's going to sit on the top. You don't need to remove the stem from that. So I choose to do the orange and champagne and white pumpkin for this little topiary, the first one. And the last step is adding that white pumpkin. Now, yes, I did get some black paint on the white pumpkin, so I'm going to cover that up with some leaves. So that's actually the last step in this project. It's super simple. You just kind of embellish with some leaves or some greenery or however you want to do it. It's totally up to you. I chose to use some fall color foliage for this, and then some of the pinkish foliage that I had as well because I thought it would complement nicely. So that's it, guys. This was a super simple project. You're just going to embellish and decorate it how you want. Like I said, added some foliage, and then at the end I added a little tag that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby that said thankful, and I just kind of glued that to the front of the bucket to give it a little bit more of a finished look and to just give it that kind of fall theme. Not that it wasn't fall-y enough with the pumpkins and the leaves, but I just thought that the tag on the bucket added a nice touch. So that is all I did, and I ended up doing this with 3 of the other pumpkins that I got. I did end up getting 1 in each color this year because I got to my Dollar Tree early. So I used the green, brown, and teal pumpkins for the other bucket. And you will see that at the end. This was super easy. I mean, incredibly easy as far as DIY projects go, and it is really cute. It's a really nice centerpiece. Hope you enjoyed this project, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end to see both of the topiaries, and I will see you in the next video.